client, man. And I got with my girl, and I realized I need to start making money. You know what I mean? So I need to
Gotta
start
get
making.
that money. Cause
Yeah,
no money, no honey,
Tony,
baby.
it's crazy. It's like I'm watching a video right now, but I'm talking to you. This is nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I needed to make money, so I started a dog walking company here in Austin, and I'm
Oh,
actually still running that full time now. So it's dog services. I do grooming and then walking as well. And
bro.
fast forward a couple more years, man, I'm still running this. I'm making good money. I got an apartment for me and my girl, and boom, baby hits. So now I have a kid. Oh, pressure's on, man. Pressure's on. So
Yeah.
I got to step it up. I got to do something that makes me money without taking away from my dog service business, because obviously it's still generating pretty good money.
Yep.
And so I need something that doesn't take too much time away from home, away from the business. What do? I see this, Asian guy on my TikTok, talking about let's go get this money, wholesale real estate. So, I'm like, wow, it's reminding me of social media marketing with Ty Lopez. Can this pan out? You know, everything I do, I find success in whatever way. That's what I've realized. If I put my mind to it, I always find success in whatever form that may be. So I was like, all right, well, let me try it out. So I try it out, and I get my deal a few months later.
Bro. Bro, first of all, man, I want to say congrats, dude.
Thank you.
Congrats on the baby. Congrats on being a dad, dude, and everything that you have accomplished so far, dude. At the age of 19, I am super impressed. And dude, total respect to you, bro. Now, let's talk about, before we get into real estate, let's talk about the dog service a little bit, because maybe some that are watching that are like 16, 15 or whatever, maybe they want to start it and then, try and ring up some cash that way. So let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, man. So I started, so the dog industry and dog pet service industry here in Austin is insane. It's one of the best services to get in, best businesses to get in here in Austin. And I realized that.
Bro, I don't know if I Googled it before, like the pet industry, is it a billion or $1 trillion business?
I think it's trillion. I think it's
gotcha.
trillion.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's really big.
Yeah, especially now, people are spending way too much for the dogs, to be honest. But that's
right
how
here, bro.
That's how we make our money. But so yeah, I realized that, and so I started on this app called Wag, and Wag is just like Uber or
WAG.
Yeah, Wag. Yeah, Wag. So like wag your tail. So it's something. It's an app you can sign up for. You can be a service provider on there. So you have your own profile in your local area, and people go on there to request walks for their dog, or check-in services. So I'm like, okay, well, I set up my profile, and on the caretaker's end, it has the list of the service requests in your area. You can pick them up. It's just like Uber or Uber Eats or all those other providers like that. And so I signed up for it, and I started getting traction. I was getting 10 walks a day. I was putting in 3, 4, 5 miles walking, per day. And I was like, man, this is pre-COVID. Okay, this is pre-COVID. So it was picking up, you know what I mean? I was getting a bunch of walks. I was making, more than part-time. I had a part-time job as well at the time too, working as a cashier at this hotel.
Dang.
I was making, $12 an hour, probably around a little under $100 a day. I started this part-time WAG service as I was working the job, and I was making over $100 a day. I was like, oh, maybe if I put my all into it, I can start making more. So I quit my cashier job. I go in full time. So I start making $150 a day. I'm like, oh, this is great. Boom, COVID hit, and then it started to decline for a couple weeks. But then it picked right back up because people are staying home, but they're realizing I don't want to take care of my dog. I want to stay home. So the same thing started happening. Then my entrepreneur mind started to kick in. My business mind started to kick in. Okay, how do I make more money doing the same thing? And I realized WAG takes 40% of the money I make from each walk. So like, okay, how do I do the same thing but make more money? So I started taking people off the app. I was like, hey, I'll charge you the same thing. Let me be your personal walker. I'll charge you the same amount. So now I'm getting the full amount instead of WAG taking 40%. So now I'm making even more money. You know what I mean? And so I brought in my social media marketing knowledge. And so I started up a Facebook page, Instagram page, and started running ads. Boom, scaled up even more. Then I started offering grooming services to my walk clients. And that's where it really took off, because people definitely don't want to groom their dogs.
Yep.
Making $60 per dog, wash dog. So then it started scaling really quickly. And my main thing was I wanted to make it consistent. I wanted to make it, a stream of income, a proper stream of income.
Yep.
So then that's how it kind of started. And that's, able to afford this apartment, but then more responsibilities came.
Okay, bro. Xavier, I don't know if you have done this, but after the interview, I'm going to give you some tips. Do you want me to kind of share with you? I mean, you're in social media, so you probably kind of know. Do you want to know how to 10x or 100x whatever that you already making, bro?
Sure, that'd be great.
Beside wholesaling real estate?
Why not?
You got it, bro. I'm gonna aim you, bro. If you keep at the speed, dude, you're probably gonna be a millionaire in your mid-20s, or probably in your mid-20s, dude. You're only what, 19 now?
Yeah.
Bro, what a hustle. Okay, bro. A little bit more about the dog. So how much do you charge per dog walk?
So per dog walk, so I break it up into two different types of walks, the 20-minute walk and 30-minute walks.
Oh, wait. A 1 hour walk and a 30-minute walk?
No, 20-minute, 30 minutes. That's it.
Wait, 15 and 30?
20 and 30.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I could. Okay, so 20-minute and 30-minute, okay?
Yeah. So the 20-minute walks, they're $15 per dog, okay? If someone has 2 dogs, then it's $15, then an additional $5 for the other dog.
Okay. Okay.
30-minute walks are $20 per dog. And then the $5 if they have another dog. Okay. So that's how I break up that. If they have an hour, if they want an hour, I don't walk them. I take them to a local dog park in the area. There's a bunch of dog parks here. So there's always one nearby. So I take the local dog park, have them run around for an hour, then I bring them back. And that's, what is that, 25. So $15, $20, $25, pretty simple structure there, but it scales up quickly because the walk clients, they're not just one-off, they're weekly routine walk clients. So the majority of my clients, I walk more than 3 times per week, So you get 5, 6, 7 clients and you're walking the dog, 3, 4, 5 times a week. That builds up pretty quickly.
Heck yeah, man.
And my bath clients, I offer, now I offer 3 services, but before I offered 2 bath services, and it's an all-inclusive package. So I have all this stuff in the bath package. One is for $40, and that's where they bring their dog to me, right? That's where they bring their dog to me. The services are the same. There's a $60 package where I go pick up their dog and bring them back. So even more convenient for them. So $40, $60 package. Now with this, where I hit them is, okay, I'll put them on a routine as well. I'll put them on a monthly routine. I'll bring their dog in every single month. And then that starts building up the revenue even more. So.
Woo! Bro, dude, for those of you who just sitting around and complaining or making excuses of how you can't make any money, dude, there's so much hustle out there. It's like, are you willing to put in the hustle? Most just talk about, I want to get rich, but ain't gonna do whatever is required to get rich. Most just do a lot of talking, but not willing to put in the work, man. So, dude, this is very intriguing because there's people out there. Listen, man, we all started from somewhere, right? I remember I was selling hair extensions in the mall and still working a full-time job, selling hair extensions to girls, right? Like at this little kiosk in the mall, man.
What's funny is I hate those guys, man. If you can make money doing that, oh man, you can do it whatever. You can make whatever work.
Bro, those so a lot of them are Israeli, dude. Those guys, bro, they are to me, some of them are over aggressive, but they're freaking salesmen. But some of them are over aggressive. I mean, like I've seen them walk people to the ATM. Like literally, they walk, dude. There's so much peer pressure. So me, man, no. So for us, you got to understand, products don't sell itself. So I don't believe in that kind of pressure salesman. I just believe that products don't sell itself. So we typically, when people walk by, you got to ask them. So typically, I ask them politely, say, hey, would you guys like to sit down and try some hair extension? It's free. It costs you nothing, right? And then we also sell hair straightener. So my wife and I, dude, we were sitting there, we're thinking, hey, because when we first started out, dude, this is crazy. When we first started out, right, we have no business experience. We don't have much sales experience, right? So we were just literally, dude, sitting there and waiting for people to come to us, right? And then ask us. And we're like, man, this is not working out so well. Then we start to see, and then we're like, well, what if we start asking them? And then people with curly hair walks by. I'll ask them. I was like, hey, would you like to get your hair straightened for free? So instead of them doing themselves, they sit down and boom, dude, we got this bomb ass straightener. And I was just straightening the hair. And then people that walks by with straight hair, I'll ask them, do you want to curl your hair? And dude, it attracts so much attention, right? Once one person sits down. And this is crazy. That's like the energy just attract more people. When you have an empty cart, no one look at, no one want to go there. Yeah, but when you start having people look and things like that, so we'll have people that sits down, I'll straighten their hair, and people with curly hair walks by and say, whoa, wow, my hair straightener doesn't do that, right? That's why products don't sell itself. You got to sell the products, but obviously I don't believe in aggressive taking people to the ATM and all that. Yeah, but you know what, dude? They do what they do, man. So now my question to you, bro, is this dog walk now? So how many dogs do you walk at a time then?
Typically just one. So I go to the person's house. Yeah, so I go to the person's house because my clients are all over the place, you know, and I have probably a good 10-mile radius, you know, in Austin where I provide my services. And so everybody's everywhere. So I'll go to one house and walk their dog. Then I go to another house, walk their dog. And so I'll go all over town.
So you don't have them bring to you and then you just walk like 4 or 5 dogs at the same time?
The thing is, man, I accept all dogs. The thing with like a lot of big, you know, walk companies that do that, walk them together, they have a specific clientele that they want to target because they don't want anything happening. They want the best dogs to walk. I'll walk big ass pit bulls. I'll walk tiny little Yorkies. The thing is, you don't want to mix them. You don't want to mix them together typically.
Right.
You know, I've had dogs try to rip my arm off on walks, and I'll
that's crazy, bro.
Some like super old 13-year-old dog right here pulling me back. So there's completely different clientele, and I think the fact that I'm able to kind of morph around my specific clientele, specific person, and their dog really kind of made me stand out a bit. The fact that I'm able to do that. Yeah, I have to travel a bit more, spend more money on gas, but at the end of the day, you know, that person's going to stick with me for years.
Of course. And hey, it's also a great workout.
Dude, like I said, I was putting in probably a good 3-4 miles a day just walking, not running, just walking, dude. I was fit. Like last year in the summer, because all those I was doing 10 walks a day. I was tan too. I was dark.
Bro, people driving for dollars, dude. You're walking for $1, bro. Literally. Yeah, literally. I like that, bro. So now what have you done, bro, to scale up that business? Or I mean, is it scalable where you can hire people to do the walk for you?
Not yet. So right now it's just enough to be able to provide, you know, for the apartment that we got and pretty much the basic expenses, and obviously the supply that comes with grooming and stuff like that.
Yep.
But the way I scaled was through social media ads in my local area. Since I already have that knowledge, it blew up pretty quick, you know, because people want their dogs taken care of. So I was able to scale through that. But my goal with that is I want to have my own grooming shop, because grooming is where the money is.
Yep.
You know, that's where you can charge people up the ass for, you know, grooming their pets. But then I also want to have an extension where we do walk dogs. So I have a little idea in mind, but the thing is, you know, the capital needs to start scaling up. Definitely focusing as well.
Of course. So, bro, I'm gonna ask you a little bit more, because this is really intriguing to me as well. Yeah. Because, you know, I get people comment and say, hey, Khang, what are some stuff that I can do as a team? Maybe this is something you can do as a team, okay? To get some money coming in the door, so you can use that to put in your self-education or to kickstart, you know, wholesaling or whatever business you want, okay? Okay. If you don't mind me asking, bro, how much are you making per month off of the dog walking?
I'm making right now, since I'm putting a little bit more, it dwindled down a bit because I'm putting more focus on wholesaling right now.
Yep.
I make anywhere from 2 to 2.5 grand a year, a month.
A month.
A month.
Okay, so let's just say $2,500 a month.
Yes, that's safe.
Okay, now let me ask you this, because a lot of people don't understand this. How much are you spending on ads then, bro?
There's not a set amount. So I have, typically my budget will probably be, $100 per ad, and then I'll run a couple for a month, and then I'll stop. Because then that the clients that I get from those, 1 or 2 ads that I run for the month, I'll get, a good 5, let's say 5 is a safe number, 5 reoccurring clients. So then that'll, boost up my monthly revenue. You know what I mean? So they'll stay on, is what I'm trying to say,
I see. So basically what you do, okay, so you spend about $100 on ads and you get in return about 5 clients?
Pretty much, yeah, reoccurring.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. The thing is, dude, I agree with you. Like once you build up towards the grooming instead of toward the walking, because the walking, right, you're basically doing it yourself unless you hire people. But even the people you hire, you pretty much have to trust them.
Yeah.
Taking someone's, and then give it. So to me, that's probably a little bit harder to like scale up where you hire other people, because obviously you got to trust them, right? But if you were to do it yourself, then obviously you can get some cash in the door. The grooming, I agree with you. Dude, we have 3, right? We have 3, dude. We take them, and yeah, they're like $60. I think where I'm at, they're about that much. $60 grooming, wash them, and all that. Yeah.
I mean, you spend, let's just say $50 on one ad. That's $25 a day. And here in Austin, that'll gain real traction. You get 5 clients out of that, 60 times 5, you already made your money back. You know what I mean? And then plus tips. That's not even including tips. People tip like crazy. This is probably like Venmo, Cash App, Apple Pay, or cash if they have it on hand. But I agree with you where, I definitely thought about, hiring people, but then, hiring the right people, because
it's tough.
I'm a dog service. I'm a dog guy. Grew up with dogs. I have 5 dogs on a ranch at my grandparents' house. And so I definitely trust myself when it comes to dangerous situations. I just been bit by a dog like 3 weeks ago, ripped the whole pad of my pinky off, bro.
Oof.
Yeah, I wasn't able to groom that dog, but God forbid that happens to one of my employees, or they don't know how to handle it, or bites a finger off. You know what I mean? So in situations like that, I've definitely thought about. So that's like down the way when when I scale to where I can't handle it myself.
Yeah, no, bro. I mean, I absolutely agree with you. If you dog walk yourself, that's fine. Hire people to trust, because, dude, for those of you who's watching, if you're dog lovers, right, dude, it's like our kid. If I give you my kid, I expect my kid to come back, right? Yeah. So if anything happens, dude, it can be a major issue, right? So yeah, that's going to be an issue when you hire. But the grooming service, dude, that you can build up, you can get pets, food coming in, right? You can really build up like PetSmart, bro.
Oh yeah.
Right. Okay. So now, let's go get into wholesaling. Let's talk about your first wholesale deal.